LA Beast here, and today this message comes to you, Heather, in love. As I received a message from the man, the myth, the legend himself, a guy that considers you his dream girl. I received a message from your fiance, Trevor. Hey, we'll put all that to the side. It's off to the side here, because you want to know what, sister? Heck yeah, Heather, for being my long lost sister. And there I was back in 1992. I was holding my younger sister Heather in this photo. My bad. Am I coughing right now? Absolutely. What I actually did, thank you, Trevor, for providing this lovely photo of you and Heather. Well, there we go. Oh, that's so nice. It's a very nice photo. I can see the love, Heather, that you have for Trevor there. This is a great photo, but also, again, because we have the same sense of humor, thank you for being my long-lost sister. I think it's amazing that you were dating when you were younger, you remained friends, and then 18 long years later, and especially, 5 years ago on New Year's, heck yeah, for reuniting, for falling back in love with one another, but also for being engaged. I think that's a great, important thing. If you can believe it, in this photo, as I was nervous as hell, my then girlfriend, she said yes. If you can believe it, I was sweating profusely on this specific day. You know what? I have a sweating problem, Heather and Trevor. But 18 years ago, on New Year's, which is pretty crazy, here's a photo of me. I was actually wearing my friend's mother's glasses because the night prior, it was actually New Year's Eve 18 years ago. I went on a booze cruise in New York City. And the fact that they even let me on the boat was amazing. I was hammered, absolutely hammered, out of my mind. I think I got up to the bartender and I was like, 2 vodka and tonics, please. I was like, 2 vodka and tonics. And then I looked over and I was like, hey, pretty woman. And it was my friend's wife. And I'll never live that down to this very day. And then the security guards are like, sit down. And they're like, if you move from this spot, we're going to arrest you when you get off this boat. And somehow, I was not arrested. I lost my contact lenses. I hit on my friend's wife. And here I was, talking smack, getting my ass kicked, playing Xbox 360. So with that said, sometimes things don't go your way, Heather and Trevor. And you know what? When it comes to any relationship, sure. You know what? Hopefully, I would say that love conquers all. That communication is important. But are there times that, you know what, things may get a little frustrating, things may not go your way in a relationship? Yes. Now, and where am I going with this? I don't know, but the message is going right down the shitter. That's my bad. My bad for using the word shitter during your Valentine's Day message here, Heather and Trevor. Things don't go your way. And within the past 5 years, as you've been building up your relationship and your love that you have for one another again, I've been totally failing at things, such as I failed to consume a 180-layer lasagna in one continuous bite. Now, and the reason why is probably because it's very difficult to literally inhale 180 layers of cheese. It's not that easy to do. I failed. This was a failure time for me when I consumed a Butterfinger candy bar from the year 1992. And I realized that chocolate and peanuts and peanut butter, after 30 plus years, it tastes like acid raindrops. Now, so as your love was growing, I was probably putting things into my body that shouldn't be put into a human body. I failed. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I totally failed my Diet Coke and Mentos rocket machine that I tried to build. The Diet Coke and Mentos, there's a geyser. The only problem is, I think the apparatus, I think it weighed 400 pounds. I was a 250-pound man. And then when I strapped 80 2-liter bottles, I think the whole thing weighed 800 pounds. And there was no way that this thing was ever going to get off the ground. And then also, again, in the past 5 years, as you were building your love that you have for one another to where it is now. And it's going to keep on going to the heavens above. I spewed on my dining room table. People have actually been living in this house since the year 1900. I'm probably one of the only few people that ever lived here that is thrown up in the dining room. Then you know what? Did I throw up on the refurbished 100-year-old wooden floors as well? You're damn right I did. And then finally, the day before I got married to my wife, well, I got engaged in the backyard and I was sweating profusely. And then we decided to get married. It was 2/22/22, which was a Tuesday, like February 22nd. It was a Tuesday. To which, thank you. You just reminded me that I have an anniversary coming up. Oh boy. Shit. Well, you know what? Thank you, Heather and Trevor. As I probably have to go out and get a gift now. I appreciate it. And that it's Valentine's Day. Whoops. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the reminders. Before we got married in the backyard, again, as I was saying the vows, I was sweating profusely on a February winter's day. I opened up rotting shark meat. I filmed my YouTube video, which involved this rotting shark meat from Finland. The whole entire house smelled like a fishery. But somehow, some way, as I was sweating profusely outside on a cold February's day, because love conquers all, Heather and Trevor, even though things don't go your way in a relationship, my wife still married me. So the main point there is exactly. So you know what, Heather and Trevor, let's just take a second here. Let's just do the robot dance because I think, well, you know what? For me specifically, I need to get my bearings straight. Right. I think the main point here is that love can get through any difficult situation. And I would definitely say, well, this is my third grade Valentine's Day card. But I would say in my relationship and through my difficulties, and even to this very day, love has 100% helped our relationship grow and get through those difficult times. And I think when it comes to life, you're not trying to chase the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow there. In my opinion, like everybody's trying to move forward in life, the reward of life, it's like there's ups and downs, highs and lows, good times and bad times. It's making it through those ups and downs, highs and lows, good times and bad times with somebody that you love. That's what life is all about. So, to Heather, to Trevor, I'm glad that your love you've both reunited, that your love has ignited again, that into a great flame that it is now. And most importantly, I appreciate you both for enjoying LA Beast videos. And you know what? I can't say this anymore without saying alleged, because allegedly it's illegal to purchase secondhand medical equipment that is prescribed only by a doctor, which allegedly may or may not have happened. Allegedly, that stuff may arrive this weekend, and then I just need to sit down and kind of like prioritize like how I'm going to go about making this next YouTube video, but I think it shall be interesting. So to Heather, to Trevor, stay tuned. I appreciate both of you. I appreciate all your support throughout the years. And most importantly, happy Valentine's Day. Congratulations on your engagement. And like I said, love conquers all. And the heavens are the limit. The sky is the limit. There is no limit to the love that Trevor and Heather that you have for one another. So I'm going to stop talking, but not before. Here I am in 2026 giving you a thumbs up. And here I am back in 1988 giving you a double thumbs up. As I say, I appreciate you both. I don't know what the heck I just said, but I do know this. Heather, Trevor, have a good day.